ठीक है।
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम लोग हैं जमशेदपुर कॉइन क्लब म्यूज़ियम में जो साक्षी में है झारखंड में, और हमारे साथ हैं मिस्टर अनीश मेहता जो बॉम्बे से आए हैं और उनका कलेक्शन है हाइपर इन्फ्लेशन बैंक नोट्स। चलिए उनसे जानते हैं कि ये क्या कलेक्शन होता है। और अब अनीश मेहता के साथ। नमस्कार सर।
Good evening, everybody. This is a collection which I have displayed here, which is on all odd type of banknotes, which is in different shape, different qualities of the notes. These are banknotes which has the thumbprint of the person who has signed the banknotes. These are banknotes with rubber stamp on it. Okay, these are, if you see, this is a German note which looks like a book, and it has got the whole calendar of 1923 on it, including the list of all the dates of Sundays.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate, every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over
These are, you can see, odd denominations. This is 700, this is 90, this is 30,000, this is 75 million, this is 2.5 lakhs, this is 40 million. So these are all different denomination which is odd. This is what we call it as mixed denomination. So one note has multiple notes. So if you see here, this is 10, 20 and 30 hillers. So you can cut this and use it as 10, you can cut this, use this as 30, or you can use this as 30, or you use the whole thing as 60. Same here you have 5, 5, 5, 5, and this becomes 20. Similarly, this is 5 and 5 and this becomes 10. These are basically from Austria or Germany.
Okay, like this bank note, 10, 20, 30. This note can be torn and used as 3 different denominations.
Or together it could be 60.
Okay.
Okay. These are multi currencies. So there are 2 currencies printed on the same note.
Okay.
Now that could be the reason is that after a particular period, you are going to change the currency. So you already print these notes today with both the currency. Till this currency is valid, this would be the denomination. When the new currency comes in, that will be these things. Like if you see here, this area 1,000 and 5,000 francs.
5,000 francs.
So whichever currency is in use at the time when you are using that denomination and that currency gets in this use. Here it is 50 francs and 10 belgas.
Okay. Multiple denominations have been used on a single banknote.
Yes.
Okay.
This is again odd denominations. You can see this is 3, 4.5, 4.5. This is say 6.5. This is 30. So these are all 15. They are different periods. These are in 1920s. This is very current ones which are used locally in UK. These are also again odd denominations. 7, this is a commemorative note which was issued by Fiji.
Okay. Fiji, it's an island in the Pacific.
Yeah. This is 15. This is 21. This is Portuguese Goa.
Portuguese India.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is 30.
In Portuguese India, you have odd denominations like 60, 90.
Yeah. These are unique banknotes. These are not printed. These are all typed banknotes. These are typed and hand signed.
Okay. Can you explain what exactly is a typed banknote?
Means it is banknotes where you didn't have to make it in large quantities, and because of an emergency you don't have a printing press over there to print. So what you will do, you will type it out on your typewriters, the notes, which is signed, stamped, and becomes an authentic currency to be used.
And in that typed banknotes, the denomination would be written?
Yeah, it's all. So for example, here you see it is 5 billion.
Okay. These are very hyperinflated banknotes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is of Germany, I suppose.
All these are German.
German banknotes.
This is East Africa German.
Okay. German. Okay.
During World War.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are another special one. These are, if you see, fully handwritten banknotes. No type, no printing, nothing. It's fully handwritten.
So these must be really in an emergency circulation
period.
Okay.
These are all 1923.
So these must be very rare banknotes. Reason being, because of the low quantity of writing.
You can't handwrite maybe 1 million notes or something.
Exactly.
It's a very small quantity which you are going to.
And second thing is, these types of notes, the quantity will be very limited, and the denomination will always be at the extreme level.
Not necessarily. It depends. Now this is, for example, 100,000 marks, right? So this is 10,000. So it all depends.
Okay.
So it all depends from time to time. Now these are fractional. So fractional banknotes means everything, like for example we have in rupees, we have one is the lowest. So anything in paisa, if that is converted into a banknote, those are all fractional. So these are cent. You can see this is the lowest denomination note in the world, which is 1 cent from Fiji.
Okay.
1 cent.
So you can have cents, you can have pence. So in all different countries.
This is really a very small banknote.
Yeah.
You can see my fingers, and you can compare it with the actual size of the banknote. These are very small banknotes. So this is really very small.
This is 20 cents.
20 cents, okay.
Okay. Now these are, if you go to see, this is the whole series. If you see, which is of different denomination. This is German, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, all the way to 95.
95.
So you can see they're all different odd fractional denominations which are there.
This is Bank of Sierra Leone. This is Nicaragua, South American country. This is Uruguay, that is also a South African country. And this is Netherlands, Europe.
Yep.
And what are these?
These are again banknotes on documents which are again done during an emergency period. Now, if you see, we used to have these sort of calendars.
Okay.
Now, these are banknotes in Austria printed on the back side of these calendars.
Okay.
Okay.
This looks like this newspaper cutting.
These are your punching, your card punching, your attendance card punch.
Okay.
So that is being converted into a banknote. This is a packing paper which is converted into a banknote. This is a postcard. On the back side, you will have banknotes.
What is the significance of these banknotes? Because you have
You need currency in any case in every country.
but this
Now,
is having a portrait of a person, like a postcard.
Yeah, but now what is available, what paper is available during emergency and all, you
Okay.
can't go and look around for the exact paper and the exact this thing. So these are waste.
Okay.
Postcards are maybe lying in large quantity, so which gets converted into banknotes to be used.
So at the front you have the photograph or the portrait of something.
Yeah.
But at the back,
Back you will have
the denomination as well as the other things are details are given. Okay.
Now these are shaped. You can see these are
Odd
square. This is diamond shape. This is oval. This is again, they are different shapes. Also, you can see different materials.
Okay.
This is satin.
This is satin,
This
okay.
is cardboard.
This is cardboard. Okay.
Now this is silk.
These are silk banknotes.
This is again satin. This is satin.
This is satin. Okay.
This is jute.
Okay. Jute. Okay. And
So
this.
you can see the shape. It's all odd shape.
Rectangular
banknotes.
shape.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are these?
These are collections of Tibet banknotes.
Okay.
This is the sarang and this is the tam.
This is
Tam
one of the rare banknotes, I suppose.
These are tam, which are the older ones. Okay, here this is 5 tam, which was being printed. That time the ink was not of very, very high quality.
This is TAM. TAM.
tam.
Okay.
The tam series.
The TAM series. Okay.
So if you go to see, this is faded out over the years.
Okay. So that means
Because
these were
the
in
ink was-
circulation.
Yes, these were all in circulation. And this is the sarang series.
Okay. The black ones are always rare.
Yeah.
Okay. And
These are different cancellations. So if you see different banks uses different type of cancellations used. Now the one which you saw here, this is a very unique one. You see that bank got bankrupt
okay.
and they have stamped over there bankrupt.
Okay.
So it is not to be used anymore because the bank is not anymore existing because it has got bankrupt.
Okay.
So these are different cancellations. You will have cut here, you will have signature cut here, you will have a hole put here, for example, or you will have a rubber stamp here. So there are different ways where people cancel the denominations which has been issued by them.
Okay. Now one question arises, like you have
is the
this
signature.
And you have a cut banknote.
Yeah. This is not a valid banknote anymore then.
Okay. Now, first of all, in British India also, we had these banknotes in which the note was cut in half or a rectangular was cut.
Different. That was a different concept.
How is it
There
different?
It is not cut off. It was cut into two. Like for example, Bank of Bengal and all. Because of the values and the cost being high, so what used to happen is they used to cut into two. Suppose it has to be moved from Calcutta to Jamshedpur. So they cut into two. The first half is being sent to Jamshedpur. When confirmed that half is reached here, the second half is being sent here. And they are put together and then you submit to the bank to encash their banknote.
Okay.
Now in case half is lost and the second half is already there in Jamshedpur, then the first one, and then you go to the bank and say the second is lost, you will have to fill up an affidavit to the bank with a covering letter that this has been lost. Then an advertisement has been put into the newspaper that this note has been lost.
Okay.
Okay, the half of it has been lost, and they wait, I think, for 3 months or 6 months. I don't remember the exact period. And after which you can encash it. The indemnity which you are giving to the bank is double the value of the banknote. So that is how that process was used. Because of the old times, being a bigger denomination, and the value, that is the process which is used. But those were not for cancellations or for demonetizations.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Anish Mehta.
It was my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Good evening, friends. Firstly, I would like to thank the Jamshedpur Coin Club to allow me to display a part of my collection of one of my themes here, so that the collectors of their club can have an opportunity to see these collections. I am from Bombay, and I was on a business trip to Jamshedpur, but I came an additional day just to have these display done here, so that the collectors can avail to see collections which would not be perhaps present in a city like Jamshedpur. This is a collection which I have been doing since the last several years, and most of these notes are very difficult to find because of its rarity and because of its specialities, what it carries. The team here has been very cooperative. We were able to display here, and we had a few of the members coming over, and very enthusiastically they have listened to the explanation as well as understood the different banknotes. I would like to also thank Prem to take this interview as well as take the video of my collection which has been displayed here, and I would recommend all you friends to subscribe to Hobby Encyclopedia if you like to get a good insight into various hobbies and the type of collections you should do and the inside knowledge on those collections. Thank you, friends.